Hey lads, it's Patriot, and in today's episode of S&P Horizons, we are going to be working more on the base. Specifically, in this video, we are going to specifically be working on the park part of the base. Since, you know, this is supposed to be a park series, and I haven't even started yet. Well, that has changed today. So we're going to be starting on the park, setting up like the layout of it a little bit. I've got ideas for it. And then I'm going to be working on the base a little bit along with some mining stuff. It went really well, so stick around for that. And I did run into a visitor who I gave a tour of my base and my farm in this episode. So stick around near the end for that. And anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Anyways, what I am going to do in this episode, which I've probably already mentioned, is I think I'm going to work more on the base, of course, which is behind us, the giant pillar in my way. And instead of just working straight on the base behind us, this is supposed to be a park series, and I haven't touched anything to do with the parks except for gathering fossils and DNA. So I think it is time that we change that. So in this episode, I am going to start working on the park. I'm going to start laying out the design of it. I'm going to start laying out the paths, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to hop into a time lapse of me laying out some paths and some enclosures I want to set up, and the areas and stuff like that. Of course, they're not going to be built probably in this episode. I might do the paths, but I want to make sure I have the right paths, and I might not have the blocks for it. Also, back to the sword, as you probably noticed in the last episode, if you guys like Lord of the Rings like I do, you may have noticed that I misspelled the name of the sword that Aragorn uses. It is not Andurin, it is Anduril. And unfortunately, I cannot change this at the moment because, for some reason, to change the name of this sword, it costs 32 levels. And I bet you if I change the name of the sword, it probably becomes too expensive to do anything else to, which is ridiculous. Sorry, you didn't want to see inside my pants, which is ridiculous, you know? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the time lapse. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. So, as you probably could tell, I'm taking heavy inspiration from Jurassic Park, just from what I can remember. You know, they got the huge lake type thing. I might make this big. I'm probably going to make this bigger. I think I'm going to extend it that way and maybe a little bit more this way. But yeah, I'm going to make this bigger. And as you see, I've been clearing out all the trees. And unfortunately, I have tons of these stupid big trees. Oh boy. They are a pain to deal with anyways, because they're big. They just have random pieces of wood in random spots. I also have this hole I need to fix. But as you can see, the path, it's kind of the idea I have is that it kind of does this weird little curve through here, and then it's going to curve back around that way. So that would be like the exit point, or it's going to be like a different part of the park or something like that. And there might be a road comes through, because my idea is that there's going to be like, it's like the tour. It's gonna have a minecart and everything, and you can go all the way through. I've kind of been clearing it out, but I haven't fully figured out the path yet. I really need to start laying it in. And then over here, this looks very similar. I wonder what this could be. It's the entrance to the park, so everything behind this point is going to be blocked off by a fence that I'm going to create. So if there is ever a dino escapee or prehistoric escapee, it will not be able to get out of the park. It will be trapped inside the park, while everybody out here in the main area, along with, you know, the other stuff like the resorts and the shops and all that stuff, and other places will not be affected. And there'll probably be different branches. So this is like the tour area of the park. Then there's going to be more areas of the park that aren't tour that you walk through like a normal zoo. And there's going to be like an aquarium probably at some point. I've got big plans. I've got a very tight schedule. So this right here is going to be one of the enclosures. Of course, don't have that much wool, so I decided to mark out kind of the area of it of like red wool. I might actually extend it that way, or I might extend this in farther that way. I don't know, but I'm gonna have this clear because I want it so that when you're on the park tour, at least, because when you're in the park tour, you can't exactly just like stop, you know. Unless you're Alan Grant getting out of the car, you can't exactly stop. You don't want them to have to be switching back and forth. So it's going to be like this side, and it's going to keep going, keep going, keep going, and then it's going to end, and there's going to be a short, like, little break or something like that. Then it's going to enter into a new area, and you're going to keep going, keep going. It's going to be on, like, this side or something, and then you're going to, like, curve around it, and then it's going to end. It's, you know what I mean? I thought of maybe doing like a couple areas that are like the safari thing, like the safari tour that you can put into like the Jurassic World Evolution games and the original Genesis, I believe. You could actually like have the cars go through the enclosures, but that's not really a good idea, I feel like, with this mod, because of they can get in the way of the track. And then you can't do anything, and especially if you're in a minecart, it'll just push you, you know? I think that's about it for now. I think I'm probably gonna go mining, so I might show that a little bit of me mining in the background over top of like a time lapse of me working on the base after I get stone from that, because I am out of stone. This is all the stone I have right here, 7 pieces, because my nether farm, if you didn't, my zombie pigman XP farm, if you haven't watched it, watch the last episode. I would highly suggest going and watching that, because I built huge farm, and that's where all the stone went, because I used stone for the spawning platforms, and and it took about 5,500 blocks to build total, and most of it was stone, and a decent bit of it was glass. So, you know, but yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in a sec. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the time lapses. I don't know if I'm going to use the mining one. At least I am going to be using the building time lapse. So this is before the building, basically. But I wanted to show you guys the labors of my mining trip real quick, because, oh boy, it was very successful. Very successful. Especially in the diamond department. Oh my gosh. The amount of diamonds that I got is ridiculous. So let's just open it up. This is all the diamonds I've gotten. 2 more stacks of diamonds. Almost 3 stacks of diamonds. And tons of iron. And a little bit of gold. I got a couple other things, like a tiny bit of lapis, some other stuff, but mostly diamonds. Mostly just diamonds. Ridiculous. But yeah. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself. Holy crap. That is a lot of diamonds. Let's just turn those into blocks real quick. 34 diamond blocks. And 7 extra. I was expecting more. I always forget that diamond... When you convert stuff to diamond blocks, it reduces so much. But still, that's a lot of diamonds. And a lot of iron right here. Okay, lads, I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. Unfortunately, it was a little short. But that was because in the middle of it, I got interrupted by a visitor. Yes, I got interrupted by Z Gaming Donut. Yes, Z Gaming Donut asked me for a request while I was building, and I decided to fulfill it for him, and also kind of gave him a tour of the base, and had a bunch of fun making Jurassic Park references and memes with him. So Real quick, I'm going to show you guys what I did, even though I didn't do much, and I'll be able to show it to you really quickly. And then I'm going to send you over to me in the past. Okay, so on the base, as you can see, I've added another layer of cobblestone. And the idea is that, so this is originally just stone, so I'm going to switch the higher lasers to cobblestone to kind of provide contrast, because they are different when they're next to each other. Of course, they're different brick types. I have wide bricks and arrayed bricks, but still, they're like a different color, and the texture of them is a bit different. But if I come up here, you can see I've gotten most of it all the way down over there. I just kind of ran out of cobblestone, I think. Yeah, I think I ran out of cobblestone, which I can always make more, so I worked on this. I'm making the foundations of the, well, foundation, I guess. I don't know what else to call it. Except for like the little platforms that like they have in the original Jurassic Park for their visitor center. So I might have like little things that cut off on the sides and then the staircase up, I think is the idea from the path. No, it's not going to be nowhere near as dramatic as the visitor center from the park. And as you can see, I've started laying out a path. It's going to be simple, I think. I think I'm just going to use basalt. Maybe leave something on the edges. I don't know. I'll probably use like yellow concrete in the middle for like lines, because it's supposed to be like a road or something. No, I won't use yellow concrete. I don't know. I might use like a stone, maybe like smooth stone or something. Smooth stone slabs or something like that to imitate the track going through the middle, you know, because it's like smooth stone color. But that's about all I've done. I haven't done much more. I think I still have plenty of stone to continue. So we'll have to continue that in another episode, I think, because I need to get this video done for my weekly schedule, because I've been a bit lazy lately, and you know what? I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going to send you guys over to me in the past, the Z Gaming Donut, in 3, 2, 1, E. As you can see from this sign, this is the way to my farm. So normally, to come here, you'd have to pay, but since I'm a nice guy, and all you're needing is rotten flesh anyways, I thought I'd be nice, and I'd just give you the rotten flesh, because I just throw that away anyways, so.
Alright. Sounds like a deal.
Be careful, if you fall off, you die. But yeah. As you can see, this is where it is. But yeah, this takes a little bit to climb up. Normally when you come down here, it stops them from being aggroed after a little bit. Yeah. But this is where all the loot goes, and as you see, there are stacks upon stacks of rotten flesh that you can have, because I just throw it away.
I'll just take all of that.
Yep. I just throw it away as trash into like that lava pit right here, and that's what I do. So yeah, I'm completely fine with just being like, here, you can have this.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna use it. I mean, and if I ever need more rotten flesh, I can always get more. So this is the base. This is the back end of the base. One thing I think I want to give you real quick is, do you have a food problem? I could fix it for you.
Dear God.
I have another stack and I have more in my hand. You wanna know how I got them? It's from this thing. It's from this thing. You just get a normal carrot and you just hold the plant button and it auto farms, and it's really fast.
Alright, let's see how fast.
You just hold the button down and it'll just do it automatically.
Yep.
It's a little laggy, so it's not full efficiency, but it's really fast. It requires a ton of bone meal. As you can see, I have extra in here. But since the server has a skeleton farm that we all share, I have plenty of access to bone meal. But yeah, yeah, this doesn't resemble anything, does it? No, it doesn't. No. It doesn't look anything like another thing. Definitely doesn't continue on and then suddenly there's an enclosure to the right. Yeah. Nah, this doesn't look familiar at all.
No.
Might not, definitely won't have like a minecart track or something maybe going through it. Definitely not.
No.
And of course, you know, along with the visitor center type thing, I have, of course, the lake that will probably get extended in size.
Yeah.
In the front. Definitely doesn't resemble something. Definitely haven't been taking big inspiration from something else.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have enjoyed that time, LiveZ Gaming Donut. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, maybe subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos like my speed paints or my FNAF series. I will probably be continuing to do those in the future, especially since the new patch for Security Breach is coming out soon. Maybe it's already came out by this point. I am not sure. I haven't been keeping up with it, even though I should have. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.